Hello Aries, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly general tarot reading for the month of March 2021. And I do want to take this moment to remind you to like this video, to leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget that little notification bell. And when meditating on your energy overall for the month, before the reading, the message that came through was the passion of a winner. The passion of a winner. So let's get started by pulling a message or two from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And keep in mind, this is general reading for the sign of Aries, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't for somebody else. For our lovely Aries, thank you, Spirit, for March 2021. Ooh, what else do we have? Thank you, Spirit, for Aries, March. Perfect. That was easy. Just one moment. Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. I feel like you, when feeling this passion, when feeling very much like yourself throughout this month, Aries, you're going to need to be aware of how much spirit, how much the universe has been doing for you behind the scenes. And I think you're going to start to grasp that this month. But they're saying, as you're feeling strong, on fire, and again, like yourself, like a true Aries, a true fire sign, don't let your pride get in your way from giving the credits that spirit deserves. Interesting. And then we have know your worth and trust the great mystery, Skunk Spirit and Whale Spirit. So I really feel like it's a month where you're being told to take a deep dive, take a leap of faith if need be, trust spirit in the universe. Because I feel it is a month where you're truly feeling, once again, very bold, very, I think you'll be ready to take certain risks if need be. But at the end of the day, they're saying, when doing so, know your worth. It feels like new opportunities, new options are coming in for you throughout March. And you gotta think about the way a skunk is. They walk into a room and they may smell bad, and not to say you do in any way, shape, or form, but they know their worth. They don't give two craps what other people think. They can smell like a pile of trash, but they still walk through wherever they are, the room or outside, as confidently as they can. Or Spirit just wants you to embody that extra confident individual that they feel you used to be once upon a time. And we're not saying we're getting back to anything, but it's about redeveloping that confidence, that way of being, so the world needs your leadership at this time. And in order to do so in an effective way, you need to be your extra confident self, okay? Not prideful, but confident. Fox Spirit, think on your feet, and Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. So again, the fact that I mentioned, interestingly enough, that you're gonna have a lot of options, a lot of things to choose from this month. It feels like a lot of blessings are coming in your way. Maybe even certain things that you're moving towards on top of all that the universe is offering you. But they're saying you're gonna have to think on your feet. You're gonna have to kind of choose quickly, decide, and when doing so, look within, look to that gut feeling, that intuition, and you'll know exactly which option or options to proceed with. It won't be something where you need a long time to decide. Interesting. Because at the end of the day, my friend, it's a lucky time for you. It's a lucky month, clearly, for you to start new projects, to begin new and exciting adventures, even if, once again, they feel a bit risky or a bit different for you. It's time to try new things, and it's time for you to realize that luck is on your side when doing so. And so throw yourself into these new things, these new adventures, whatever they may be for you, with a new sense of passion, like a winner. Let's continue by pulling 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread for the month, if you will. For our lovely Aries, thank you, Spirit, for March 2021. That was weird. Keep them coming for Aries. Okay, what else do we have? I mean, your cards are coming out super easy. And we're going to pull the last two right from the top of the deck. Thank you for your patience. Temperance at the bottom of the deck, my friend. Have patience with yourself as you change and evolve. You have been for a while, Aries. Have patience with things as they improve. Whether it's your living situation, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your career situation, your financial, you name it. Have patience, especially with you as you change, evolve, and do your very best to clean things up or to better your own situation. Okay? And I feel like also when you're working on your own individual habits. But anyways, moving right along, we're starting with the Two of Swords. So you start the month of March feeling like you don't see the way. You can't see your future ahead of you. It's hard for you to move forward or to plan when you don't kind of see what's going to unravel in front of you. And Spirit's saying you're not having trust, you're not having faith in the universe and Spirit. When the time is right, Spirit will take, the universe will take that blindfold off for you. But in the time being, you need to allow your worth, allow your confidence this month to overpower any lack of understanding or lack of clarity at this time. When the time is right, once again, Spirit will fill in those blanks for you. But it's almost a test to see how far will you go to continue trusting Spirit in the universe, or whoever you believe in at this time. Once you're able to trust them fully and continue doing what you know you need to do, or take a detour and head down your destined path, things will start to fall into place a bit more smoothly because you're not fighting the process. You're not constantly wondering and trying to control how things unravel. Just sort of putting your hands up, seeing the Queen of Cups in my mind's eye, and just letting it be. Letting it happen. 10 of Pentacles. So you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and you're thoroughly thinking about your ideal life, your 10 of Pentacles life. Starting a family maybe, financial comfort, success, your own version of success within your career, however that pertains to you. It is going to be different for everybody, but at the end of the day, they're saying make sure that at this point in the month, you're thinking about it in an optimistic light and a positive light, because then you start to manifest it as long as you work towards it. But if you sort of think about it in a, well, how am I supposed to achieve this if I have a blindfold over my eyes? They're saying that you're not going to manifest it. So at the end of the day, not meaning to get feisty, that was Spirit. Just do your best to think about it optimistically and realize that you can achieve whatever this is for you. The Fool card. And so you make your way to wrap up the first half of the month, and you start to go with the flow a bit more. This is beautiful. Major Arcana. You're doing exactly what Spirit and the universe needs you to do at this time. And instead of what I was saying with the Queen of Cups, it's more so you falling back. And I'm kind of, this is interesting they didn't come side by side, but a very similar kind of falling back. In this case, you're falling back. In this case, you're taking a dive in. Also, that makes more sense. So around the end of the first half of the month, you're falling back into the process. You're trusting things a bit more. And by doing so, you make your way to start the second half, and you're able to take that dive into whatever you're working on, into just simply trusting Spirit in the universe once again. Maybe allowing yourself to take a risk, even though it feels uneasy, because you start the second half of the spread a month with the Three of Wands, which is side by side with this Whale card. And I think what they're trying to say is you begin the second half of the month not wanting to plan for your future, because this came out reversed at first, and then they decided eventually to turn it upright. But Spirit's saying that when you start the second half of the month, you got to do what you can. Spirit will help, but you need to do what you can to get into the mindset where you want to plan for your future, where you want to take this dive into whatever it is for you. Again, no matter how risky it is. It feels like you need to get more passionate about your future and being aligned with the Two of Swords, even if you don't once again have those answers. And it feels like you sort of allowing yourself to fall back into the process, trust spirit and the universe once again, and utilizing your passion this month, the passion that you have of a winner, like the overall message says, to plan confidently and proudly for your future, even without the things you feel are necessary, which they're not. But it's just a good reminder as to the benefits, the direct results of trusting the process, trusting spirit in the universe, and going with the flow, my friend. But we're moving right along to the 10 of Wands. So you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and there's a sense that you're continuing down your path or searching for your destined path, feeling like there's a lack of color in your life for whatever reason, feeling like you are sort of doing this going down this journey, down this path alone, even if you have somebody or people around you. A very similar message came out in Leo's reading. Feeling alone even though there's so much love surrounding you. But it could have a lot to do with your past and who you've learned you can't trust, affecting you opening up to allow people in to help you or to support you in any way, shape, or form. And they're saying once you allow yourself to drop those burdens, you limiting yourself and also some emotional habits and mental habits that need to be dropped. It's allowing the 10 of Pentacles. That's how you are going to achieve this, my friend. And it's interesting the way they are laid out, because while you're going through whatever you're going through, going down your path, feeling like things lack a bit of color and excitement, or, somebody trustworthy, you're clearly thinking about a more colorful life. You're thinking about your ideal situation. And they're saying, absolutely, but once again, keep it optimistic. You got to manifest it, and you're not going to do that if there's even a sliver of doubt in your beautiful, strong mind. So once you decide to believe in it 1000% and drop those burdens, blockages will be removed. And you'll simply be able to more easily head towards and achieve that ideal life for yourself. It's that realization that, oh, wow. So it's not just other people or situations that kind of got in the way along my journey. It was my own habits and ways of being that I instilled or allowed other people to influence in one way, shape, or form along the way. So it's a month of realizations and making certain adjustments to move forward in a more productive and healthy way. Queen of Swords. And so you make your way to wrap up the month in the spread. And we have the Queen of Swords. She is a badass bitch. Excuse my language, but it's true. Male or female, you're in the mindset at the end of the month of who and what needs to go. And it's because you went through all of this kind of learning and transition throughout the month of March where you realize, so now that I'm making adjustments on my own way of being and my own habits and whatnot, meaning yours, of course, now who else in what other situations are going to create more blockages or have been, or will get in the way moving forward, or will strip away that color or make you feel more weighed down. It's all about feeling lighter, more free, more passionate, and ready to tackle whatever you want. Feeling like you have a true support system around you that you can trust at the end of the day, right? Being aligned with the Fool card, they're saying, keep going with the flow, keep making these adjustments, keep trusting spirit in the universe once again as you do what's necessary to maintain this passion, maintain this mindset of being a true winner like you really are, allowing other people in situations that are no longer aligned with you, that are no longer benefiting you, to sort of fall to the wayside, or stepping up and doing what you need to push them or it aside to move forward. Because anybody or a situation that strips away that passion, that mindset of yours, makes you feel even weaker, or not even, but makes you feel any sort of weakness within you. Why would you want to keep them or that situation around? And I think you fully realize that this at the end of the month. And so you're thinking about, all right, I'm going with the flow a bit more. And once again, who and what needs to go. And I think moving into April, you'll be feeling a lot fresher, a lot lighter, a lot more colorful. ready to more so achieve this Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, full of passion, contentment, and success, rather than just more so dreaming about it. Wow. Aries, let's finish this off by pulling a couple messages from the Starseeds Oracle deck, the small one. Thank you, Spirit, for a lovely Aries. We're just going to take those two. Bear with me. Almost there. Gratitude, universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. They're just reminding you that there's so much to be grateful for in your life, Aries, even when things are a bit rough and up and down. And so they want you throughout this month to send out a vibration of gratitude, not that you haven't been, but raising your vibration to an all-time high, so that when you send out that vibration, that gratitude to the universe, it's going to bounce back to you in so many different forms of abundance that your jaw will drop. All because you express your gratitude towards Spirit and the universe for everything you do have, rather than focusing on what you don't have or how things are going wrong. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift to the universe. Yes. Yes, you are. So celebrate all you've overcome, all that you've been through, all that you've achieved up until this point, even if you are not close to where you want to be. All right? You deserve to celebrate even the smallest successes at the end of the day, because like it says, my friend, you are a true gift to the universe, and that's what's going to keep you moving forward. It's what's going to keep you going, because at the end of the day, you have the passion of a winner, and so you're destined to succeed, to win, however that pertains to you. So Aries, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.